So one of the reasons why I'm really passionate about finding other successes rather than the scale, at my old job, we used to guide our patients back to the scale. And as we're having this little walk back to the scale, they would be so powerfully happy and saying that they increased their steps for the day, that maybe they did less fast food, and there would just be this, they really felt like they had a good week. And then all of a sudden I'd put them on the scale, and it wasn't the number that they wanted to see. And it didn't even matter if it was maintenance, but if it wasn't lost, or if it was a 2 pounds loss but it wasn't a 4 pounds loss, whatever they were expecting in their brain, if they didn't see it,
all of a sudden
I lost them. Yep. And then once I lost them, it took me a solid whole session to at least get them back to the point where they wanted to walk back out of the doors fighting again.
Absolutely. Because what you believe is what you conceive. And I've lived that moment that you've had about a year ago. And I've always struggled with feeling comfortable in my skin. You probably know that from high school. I was always big boned, called big boned, or that's just your genes, Summer. And I struggled with that mentally and emotionally, and this idea of perfectionism that I was going to just prove people wrong. I'm not big boned.
Right.
It worked, and it's kind of followed me into my adulthood. And even when I think I have it under control, about a year ago, I was doing a program that I was just rocking it. I felt so good. I was getting stronger. I was loving what I was doing. I wasn't dreading my workouts. My energy was up.
I was so good.
And as soon as one day I just stepped on that scale, and it crushed me mentally, emotionally. It was just devastating to me. And it was like in that moment, I was like, no more. I will not let this continue. I picked up that. Chad's like, where are you going with that thing? I was like, I'm done. And I took it out there, and I beat the heck out of it with a sledgehammer. And I vowed that number would never, ever again define me, not only as a person, but as a mom, as a leader, and just let it steal my peace and joy. That is so important to me.
Right. It's amazing the power that it holds over people.
Yeah, and I remember thinking, like, if it holds that kind of power over me, this is why so many are stuck. They're in bondage to this number that we've been programmed to think defines us, and we're having trouble moving forward because it's always telling us we're failing. It's not telling the whole story.
Right. So wouldn't it be cool if we would be able to affect one person?
Absolutely. If just one person would smash that scale, Lindsay.
Right.
The ripple effect, think about that's generational, Lindsay.
That is generational.
Yeah, if just one person stops focusing on the scale,
think
about
the next daughter won't.
Absolutely. It's generational. It's a ripple effect that could literally free a lot of people, Lindsay.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to go smash some scales?
Let's smash
I smash you scale for every friend, family member, and amazing client who has never reached their full potential because of you.
I smash you scale for every tear that has been shed because you didn't tell the whole story.
Ready to do this?
Let's do it.
I smash you scale for every person who's dealt with an eating disorder or watched a family member suffer.
I smash you scale for every time someone stepped on you feeling accomplished just to step off you feeling like a failure.
I smash you scale for never giving the pat on the back that people deserve. It is a big deal to change habits, to get better sleep, to have more energy, to be kinder with your children, even if you're telling us otherwise.
I smash you scale for every gorgeous, wonderfully made woman I've ever had the privilege of walking next to break free from the grips of you.